Today we're taking a step back in time. Today we're going to be making a First World War German uniform from Walmart for pretty darn cheap. Now if you guys have been long-term followers of this channel, you've seen the first Walmart uniform, and that was a German uniform, just like the one we're going to be making today, 6 years ago. Now it's been 6 years since we made the first one, so we can see what has really changed in Walmart stock, prices, all sorts of stuff, and we're going to try to make one better than the first one we made a long time ago. Now in World War I, the Germans had a field gray uniform. It's kind of like a greenish gray. It's a very pretty gray. I have a reproduction of their uniforms, and it's like, I don't know, it's like a moss, kind of, it's very pretty. And it blends in very well. There was multiple accounts of the Entente troops just praising the German camouflage for how well blended in to the muddy trenches of the First World War. So we're gonna be trying to recreate that, and we're gonna need a few items. We're gonna try to get the tall black boots that they had, you know, some typical nice trousers, the field gray coat they had, as well as their webbing. Early in the war, it was a tannish leather. Towards the end of it, it turned darker. They kind of blacked it out. Early war uniforms, they had brass buttons. Later war uniforms, they were all grayed out. They tried to make it as camouflage as they could by the end of the war. But we're going to be trying to make a kind of a mid-late war uniform. We're also going to be giving them a Stahl helm as well. We're going to see if we can make that. We could also make their little field cap as well. But we'll just have to see what we can get when we get there. I think it's going to be pretty exciting. We're going to try to make it as accurate as we can to the insanely nice German uniforms of the First World War. It's going to be kind of hard because they had some great uniforms. However, we will do our best. We'll try to make it as cheap as possible, at least under $100. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead, get on the Walmart. We're looking at the Wranglers. What do you notice about them? Look, it looks kind of different. We want a gray one, but obviously it's summertime, so they got the short sleeves. That's something we don't want, of course. So we're gonna have to look for something else. But we noticed the fabric's different. Like what? My favorite green shirt I've had in like every video. Well, let's look at the price tag. It's gone up, of course. We first got these when we first made our first Walmart uniform ever, and that was like $10 for these.
Something like that. It was cheap. It wasn't $18 to tell you that much.
It was not that much. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the fabric. Fabric definitely looks different. Is there like a tag somewhere? Oh, I see a tag. Yeah, it just feels off. Like it doesn't feel like cotton. There's something up with this, and we gotta find out. Dude, look.
Only 55% cotton, bro?
It used to be 100% cotton. Now it's 55% cotton. 43% polyester. Are you kidding me? And they're asking, they didn't even reduce the price. That's really sad to see. Like all of them are the same material. Yeah, it's very shameful to see. We love these Wrangler shirts. We got so many of them in the past, but I think we're gonna have to quit getting them because they're plastic. We don't like plastic here at CountryTactical. What are we gonna do now? Clearance section, of course. Let's look for some slacks. So we're looking for clearance items, and this is where I've always found a lot of good deals. So we're looking for a shirt or some pants. Look, $5. Are you kidding? What is this? Look at this. It's gray. How much is it?
It's the only one too.
I don't know. It doesn't say the price.
Well, I mean, it's obviously in the $5 section. It's gotta be $5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even look at it. Whoops. Wow, $5 for this. Not a bad deal at all. What we got? This is pretty cool. What size is this?
That's a good question.
It's a quadruple X. It's a 38, and it's really long, but it's $5. So let's go with this. All right, we got the pants. If you can't find a good deal on pants, you probably have to dish out like $20, but you'll definitely find great pants because they're kind of everywhere. All right, next up, let's really try to find a shirt because we need one desperately. Oh, and as we're walking to try to find shirts, we spotted some boots, so let's go over there and let's see what we can get. I think it's something good. Booties. Dude, look, oh my gosh. What is that? Dude, no way. These used to be at least $20. Back in the day, they have gone up another $10. That's crazy. Doing these Walmart uniforms, we really we see inflation, and we see how much has changed. These have gone up 33%. That is insane. Wow. Oh, never mind. $20 boots. Das Boten. Remember Das Boten? Who remembers Das Boten? That's a Maverick thing.
Das Boten in the chat.
Yeah, spam Das Boten. Okay. Which ones can you fit? Size 10 is right here, and these are $20. Corbin is doing a test fit. What do you think of the Das Bootens? Does it like fit?
10 might actually be a little. These are 10s, right?
Yeah, bruh. But they got a 9 right here. Is it like loose?
It's like it slips in easier though.
Ooh, that looks good. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh yeah, baby. So $20. I'm so glad that we could still get them for $20.
This is fun. Sell them on the bottom.
Yeah, they're trying to hide you from the good price of boots. So, yeah, keep your eye out. Look at the bottom. The boots. So be careful.
For the
They might air you out. All right, so we got boots and pants now. What do we need now? We could try to find the shirts and a belt, suspenders, all that jazz. Dude, just $8 belts. Corbin, you want this? Can it fit? Oh, this definitely can't fit around your waist. Oh, these are kids' belts. I mean, look, we're the kids. All right, we have found our old school. You know, we got the belts, the dress shirts, and the suspenders all in one. It's looking great. We actually got a selection here. Let's look at the shirts because we're gonna need to get one of these and we're gonna need to dye it. Looking at the shirts, of course, we actually got sizes, but I see the cheapest ones, $14.99. Is this a short sleeve? Oh, dude, it's an op dress. No, for real. Okay, is this a long, short sleeve? Nope. We need a long, okay, for 15. Let's get a large. Should we get an XL because it kind of drapes over? Let's get an XL. A large might be tight on you, so we're gonna get this because it's gonna drape over. We're getting an extra large so we can have extra room and it can drape. So go ahead and add this. It is 16 bucks, not too bad. So how much money? 25, 40. All right, now we're going over to the belt section. Let's see how much they cost. They used to cost like what, $7 back in the day?
Pretty cheap.
They were pretty cheap. This looks like a German belt, honestly. They don't show the prices on these. What do you think's better? 32? No, it's your waist belt. You need skinnier. Every time I'd get these with Maverick, he would break this. He's too big. All right, let's see. 30. It is the 32. Perfect. Look at you. All right, go ahead and keep that on. Just wear that around. Holy moly, that is a fashion statement. We need to start a new fashion trend.
Yeah, bring like the high-waisted belts.
The high-waisted belts.
But
just
no pants. It's just like
just that. We're kind of needing a cart on this. Should we grab a cart? All right, we're gonna go find a cart real quick because we're getting a lot, and we'll come back and get the suspenders. We are back with the shopping cart. We got all our stuff now. The suspenders. Look, they're still $9. That is insane. These have stayed the same price. This is like the one item that's like actually stayed the same price. I'm very glad to see that. All right, obviously we got the shirt. It's white. We need to do something about that because we can't have a white shirt. You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb. So we're gonna go try to find some clothing dye and dye this. While we're at it, we can get like a bandana too, right? Be kind of cool. These used to be like $1 from Walmart, but $2. 50% price increase, but this would be cool to add to the kit. So we're gonna get this as well. It's kind of like a light German brown, so I think it works out. Just like that, we went to the fabric section of Walmart and we found the Riz charcoal gray. They need the German field gray, but this should be close enough. Nylon, wool, cotton. How do we do this? Preparation. Pre-wash fabrics, remove stains, wear rubber gloves, add hot water to plastic bucket. We've never done this before, but I'm excited to try it and see how well it works on this. We could use this a lot more for like future Walmart uniforms because this is actually a great helmet. But yeah, let's go ahead and add this to the bin. How much was it though? Oh, it's only $4. Not bad at all.
It's good. It's not bad at all.
Not bad at all. So yeah, what do we need now? We need a hat or a helmet. So let's figure out what we should make. Hopefully a helmet. We can make 1 out of 10. We got about everything. Let's go ahead and try to find a helmet. We went back to the belt section because we're gonna get a hat and we're gonna use this hat as like a template to make a big metal helmet that we'll be able to put on. So we're gonna go ahead and, okay, this one's the cheapest one, $6. And it's kind of gray already. You throw this on your head, it's a brand new one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use tin foil and shape a stall helmet out of that. I think it'll work pretty good, but we're gonna need gray spray paint to be able to paint the helmet. So let's add this, $6. Let's add this to the bin. We're gonna get some Reynolds wrap. We're gonna get some, look for some heavy duty. Where's heavy duty? We got heavy duty right here. Was it 50 foot for $5? So we're gonna go with this. It's nice and thick. But now we're gonna need some spray paint so we can make it look better, not shiny. We're to the, what is this? Tools and hardware. Dude, spray paint has actually gone down, I think. This is like almost COVID prices. Spray paint was like $7 for a while. It's actually kind of going down. That's pretty cool. Y'all go ahead and buy one. This is what kind of gray? What do you think? This kind of looks like it's almost a lighter gray, I think. It's a German one we have at home. It's pretty light gray. Yeah, a little bit too dark. It's kind of in between these two. I'm betting on, I'm gonna do this one. Fuck it, I'm gonna do charcoal gray. Since we got the charcoal gray dye that should go with it. Could be a little lighter, you could go with a little lighter. We'll compare it to our actual reproduction stall helmet when we get home. But yeah, it's good. It's like $6, not bad. What else do we need to complete this? I mean, we could get like, look, I think we just got about everything that we need. We got the dye, we got the tin foil. We can make everything at home. So I'm gonna say let's go ahead and check out, see what the final price is and start throwing it together. I've never been more happy. They have Texas body pillows. Look, it's not American, it's Texas. I don't know why they messed it up. Texas body pillow. Might have to cop, honestly. This is just a beautiful sight to see. Dang, look at this guy move. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. It's a bit more expensive than I thought. What the hell? What we spot?
I was kind of surprised.
We got a 38mm snap-on. Oh, that might be the belt. Okay, it was $91. Our first one was like 69 bucks. You know what's funny? It was I actually saw 69 bucks when she was typing it in. I thought she got everything. I was like, sweet. And it's about to be another $69 German uniform, but this one was $91. It was mainly the shirt and the rubber boots and the belt. So if you could find cheaper versions of that, you're in the good. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw this on and get on home and throw it together. Alright guys, we are here with the glorious German uniform. Right on that table. First thing you think we should do?
This is not adequate for a German uniform. They didn't have bright white, so we gotta dye.
I think the German undershirts might have actually been white, because I remember I wore one during the school and it was white, and I think I did research and I found out they're white, and I also saw some pictures, some dead Germans just recently. And they had like white undershirts, so this could be accurate for undershirt, but this is not the undershirt. It could be used, but we're gonna turn it into their overcoat. Thankfully, we got the RIT clothing dye. This is the first time I've used clothing dye. I read the instructions. We're gonna have to see how it works. We're boiling water right now. Now we need to go ahead and do this first so we can get it dyeing while we do the other stuff. We might come back another day because it's kind of late right now. So we're gonna go ahead and dye this, then dry it off and see how well it turns out. This is gonna be a fun experiment. This is the RITs. Now let me read the instructions with y'all. So we need to figure out what material this stuff is. 55% cotton, 45% recycled polyester. And it says on here, not recommended for synthetic fibers, fabrics containing more than 35% polyester. Instead, use RIT's synthetic fiber dye. Just keep that in mind when you're shopping for this. But we'll go ahead and try it anyways. So I'm gonna get the tags off this. So I just boiled some toxic shell hole water. This is what the water looks like here. It is has a lot of iron ore content, so turns orange. Not good. We've got salts, not a lot, but we're gonna add this to it and see what happens. Water to actually fully submerge this thing. We'll add some hot water. Let's see if it works. Ooh.
That is dark.
Now we add some salt. I said 1 cup of salt. Now we gotta stir it for 30 freaking minutes. Got the old beautiful Mosin Nagant. Dang, it looks purple. Look at that. Look at that going. Well, now we gotta stir this for 30 freaking minutes. You know, I'm gonna add some vinegar to it too.
That's pretty purple.
That's very freaking purple. Bro, I don't want to stir this for 30 minutes. Like seriously, I'm supposed to do this for 30 freaking minutes? I'm not even bothered. I'll stir it occasionally. I'm gonna go hang out for now. I don't want to stir this for 30 minutes. It's too monotonous. It's been about 30 something minutes. I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. Not sure it's been a full 30 minutes though. But we got the beautiful shirt. Let me fish it out. I think it looks pretty gray so far. Looks like a good color, so we're gonna go ahead and let it dry out. Oh, there goes nothing. There you go. That's how you do it. This thing has been through so much abuse. It's been on all the Walmart uniform videos. You know, some people get mad that I abused the Mosin, but it was made to be abused. Yeah, we got this shirt. Obviously, it looks kind of purple. It might change colors, but I kind of lost faith because you're supposed to be able to see the color. Like in the video, it showed it actually changing the right color. I can't believe this turned purple. Look at this. So I'm gonna let it dry out. We're gonna come back, and if it's not fixed, then we're gonna have to go back to Walmart and try this again, which sucks. And we'll probably get the proper dye because I didn't know synthetics was gonna be in a different segment than the normal dye. So yeah, let's let it dry and see what happens. So as you can see, unfortunately, did not turn gray. It turned purple, light purple. I'm gonna go ahead and bleach it, turn it back to color so we can reuse it. Got some water in there, now a little bit of bleach. Should do the trick. Stir it around a little bit. And we go right here. All right, let's give this a little bit, see if it does something. Corbin somehow found what we needed.
Yeah, it wasn't with the other dye.
Such a crazy find. It's in the, it was directly across. So we found the synthetic fiber dye. Very nice. Now we're gonna get the color remover so we can fix what we did. Cause I don't think the bleach is working as well as we wanted to. So we could try to re-dye it. So let's take a look at the fabric. We left it in bleach for a while and it we didn't cover enough of it with the liquid, so like the top part bleached, the bottom part really didn't. What are we gonna do now? Take this Johnson out. Yeah, I mean the bottom part of it died, but we went to Walmart, got the new dye, we got this color remover. Oh, small loads, 2 packs. I just put the whole damn thing in here. Well, this has bleach on it, we're gonna put it in some cold water. We're gonna throw it in the washing machine, and it definitely could bleach it back with bleach. Remember, do not use a full thing of bleach. If you salt the bleach, the fabric is gonna fall apart. I've had mistakes using full bleach. You use like a little bit of bleach, mix it with water. Opening this up. We'll see if this is the right way to do it. Look at this. I mean, it got rid of most of the pink. We can still dye this for show. We got our murky iron ore filled water. We literally cannot do anything about it because it literally turns iron ore no matter what. But what they want you to do is with our shirt, we're gonna go ahead and put it in a near boiling thing of water. They want 200 degrees. So we're gonna put it in here. It's very hot, so you gotta be very careful. Now, the difference between this is we just gotta make sure it's always pretty dang hot from what it seemed like. Ow, ow, ow. We got this boiling right here. Now what we do is we add a little bit of this stuff to it, like a squirt or so of this soap, and then we add some of this. Let's see if it starts to turn purple, if it starts to turn gray.
It's already looking kind of gray.
Yeah.
Not purple.
Yeah, it's actually kind of looking the right color. Kind of got to stir this around for 30 minutes. Yeah, it's really not turning purple this time, which is nice. All right, we'll get back to y'all. Not bad. Okay, well, good news. The shirt dried out properly. It looks properly gray. Very nice. And then we got sorry about the trash, whatever. We got some skibidi toilet right there and some other stuff. Anyways, are you ready to become a German from the First World War?
The Germans have always been pretty fashionable, I guess you could say.
You got to start speaking German because you are a proper German person. Well, let's go ahead and get into it with our first item. And you guys know what that is. We're gonna go ahead and throw on the boots. So, no, not the boots. We gotta put on the pants first. Let's go ahead and throw some britches on. Some nice, proper Kaiser branded britches. We got for $5. $5. $5 right here, baby.
These boys on. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Das is good. Alright, he's putting the britches on we got for $5. Let's see how they fit.
They fit really good.
Oh my gosh.
What
the fuck? Man, we need to call Maverick and get his big ass. Dang. Well, what can we do? Let's pretend we don't have a belt. What we could do is we could like, you could tie like something right here.
Or just not get super gigantic pants like these.
But if you're on a budget, so you might not be able to afford a belt. The cool thing is it pulls up really high, so it's almost like one of the waist high pants. So that's kind of nice. And when you cinch them up like that, it actually looks not too bad. I like it. We can almost turn these into leather kneecap guards like the Stormtrooping had.
Yeah, we could actually.
We might have to like spray paint them brown to see what happens. Yeah, let's go ahead and find something to tighten that up. So I was digging around in the drawer and I found this tiny baby lock right here. This could definitely tighten up. Here, hold the camera outward and I'll fix your pants. I'm gonna pull it right here, pull it like this. You can use like a piece of wire, a rubber band, anything if you don't have money for a belt. Pull it right there. We just found an old lock, bam. And then after that, you throw the key. All you have to do is just chunk it. Dang, Corbin. Looks like you got these pants on forever now. Do you like them? Are you gonna be glad wearing these for the rest of your life now that you lost the key?
Well, at least they're nice and, you know, loose, so they're breathable, you know, so if these are the pants I gotta wear all my life, then yeah, so be it.
Maybe you'll grow into them. You're gonna take our shirt and he's gonna throw on our freshly dyed, beautiful gray shirt we have here. We literally messed it up the first time, then we bleached it or did the color remover. The bleach works, and we used the proper dye, and it actually turned out great coloring. So pretty cheap. That color, the dye is only like $2-3, so it wasn't too bad at all. Just dye it correctly with the right kind of dye if you're gonna do this. And you know, another good thing I'm thinking about this is it really unlocks a lot of opportunities for uniforms we can do. So go ahead and comment any ideas, suggestions you have for future uniform videos, because now we have access to dye, and we can do a lot more combinations with that. Okay, not too bad. We got extra large, so it drapes over. It's supposed to look like an oversized tunic. And I tried to de-wrinkle it in the washer machine, but it didn't seem like it wanted to do that. It's fine. It's just war tattered, I guess. It looks like a thing. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's definitely great. It does the trick. Go ahead and button it up. Do you think the buttons dyed? It looks like the buttons got dyed.
I'll say they do look a little purple.
And there's no way they were purple when we did that.
I am German vampire.
I will suck your blood.
And he will suck you dry.
He will suck you dry. He will suck you dry.
Anyways, I think it looks good, pretty good. Good so far. We need the web gear now. So, you know how to throw the web gear on, you throw the belt on, and then you put the suspenders on. Should be good. Remember, it's a waist belt, so it'll be like, you know, waist or whatever.
Right, so I'll put it down here.
Yep, right down there. And then he's putting the belt down. Let's see how this works.
How she look?
Not bad at all. Looks like a proper something going on. Now, we need the suspenders. Now, when we put these on, we'll do it a special kind of way, but go ahead and put the front on, I'll do the back. What the fuck? Alright, this is the front right here. You clip it on just like that. Throw the Johnson behind you. That one. Now, these have like an X strap on the back. This would be perfect for the British, but this is the German. The Germans had just like a typical Y strap. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna strap the straps really close, or clip them really close to each other, so it looks like a singular band. You can kind of tuck it behind, do whatever. But this should definitely do the trick in kind of getting the typical Y strap that the Germans used. Yeah, looks really good so far. Cannot even lie. Looks pretty good. Now what do you need, Sonny? Oh, your bandana. Throw your little bandana on. Like you're an elite troop, like you're a trench raider.
Elite trooper. Elite trooping.
Elite trooping. Looks pretty sick. Cannot even lie. Put it over your face again. Dang, that looks tough. That looks really tough. Looks like an assault troop on BF1 because they all had like their little bandanas or their gaiters, neck gaiters.
They have it like tucked in.
I think it's
neck gaiters.
I'm gonna say tucked in, honestly.
That's what I was saying.
Dang, that looks good. Not even lie. I'm liking it so far. So the next thing we need is the hat. So throw the hat on. I'm putting on the hat. Dang, look at that. Is that, dude, you look like a little gangster punk ass dude.
Little gangster.
Yes, bro, what the fuck? Look at yourself. Turn into the mirror. Turn into the window. Yeah, it looks like you put the spray paint or something.
Yeah.
Little punk kid.
A little punk kid with the waist belt.
Do not dress like this, kids. This looks like shit. Kids, if you ever need style, don't dress like this. You look like a little punk out of GTA San Andreas. We'll get you suited up with a better piece of headwear, because this ain't gonna cut it. So now we need to figure out how to make the helmet. I don't know, but we have a Stahlhelm with us, so we're gonna try something. Oh, one last thing we almost forgot, fella.
Das Boot.
Das Bootens! You read my mind, Das Bootens.
Slap these boys up.
Alright, we gotta put the Das Bootens on. Almost forgot that, then we'll get to the hat. But let's go ahead and throw on the Das Bootens. One Das Boot going on. If anybody remembers the original Das Booten, comment down below. Comment Das Booten down below in the comment section. Das Booten. Dang, those Das Bootens look good. Not bad. Oh, you actually look like an elite troop. You actually like look like a better soldier, Loki, honestly. Yeah, for sure. You actually look pretty tough, cannot even lie. Looking good so far. You could just run without that almost, and you'd look like an elite troop. Like, that's badass. If we fuck up the helmet, that's what we'll do. Brings me to another issue is, forgot to get duct tape. And I don't have any duct tape here. I can't find any at least. Tape is pretty important for making a helmet or a hat like this, so we're gonna have to figure something out. So here we got a reproduction Stahlhelm from World War I. Big horns on the side. That's so you can really tell. That's a big dead giveaway that it's World War I. Also, the profile of it is much larger than a World War II German Stahlhelm. World War II is more sleek and it's kind of smudged down a little bit. You can just tell when somebody walks around like this, it looks so much larger than a World War II Stahlhelm. It's a big old clanking helmet. Very good for protection. So let's go ahead and try to remake this out of tinfoil. Now we forgot duct tape. You get duct tape if you try to do this. We've made homemade helmets in the past. We use duct tape for them. But my idea, you see how this hat is just like the brim, right? So we're gonna try to make the hat so you can put on your head. It's gonna be like the helmet liner, and then we have to make a big bulbous piece of tinfoil to go around it. Get out a row, big old thing of tinfoil, and I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm gonna grab a lot more. We want the helmet to be somewhat rigid. Gonna grab a decent bit of this stuff. I feel like this is cheating a little bit since I already have a star on, but this is kind of what we're gonna be going for. Kind of pushing it down like this. What you could do at home is get like a decent sized bowl. You see my hands, like a decent sized bowl, you know. Kind of deform this metal that way. But the Stahlhelm's just right here, so I'm cheating a little bit. As you can see, we're kind of making a Stahlhelm. Now this is so cheating. I can literally just copy this. Hey, maybe you have a Stahlhelm yourself and you want to make some for your friends. This is the way you can do it. But yeah, this is kind of a rough draft of the Stahlhelm. Now this is where it gets tricky. We're gonna have to try something special because we don't have like any duct tape. This is gonna look a lot. What I'd do is I would like structure it like this, right? Have more tinfoil going that way, tinfoil going on the back, because we can tape it. I literally have no duct tape here. I'm gonna try a duct tape free method, and I don't know how it's gonna turn out. What I'm using without duct tape is I want the metal to bend around the brim of the hat so it grabs onto it. Then I'm kind of pushing the sides out like this, kind of bending them out like that. Structure the Stahlhelm up a little bit, come around with the back a little bit. You kind of push it outwards a little bit.
Looks just like a Stahlhelm.
Yeah, it looks just like a Stahlhelm. The issue is that the helmet keeps trying to, or the hat keeps trying to fall out. What do you think? Does it look good?
Looks good.
You think so?
Looks great.
Well, I appreciate you thinking honestly. We needed I can't believe we did not get duct tape. We're gonna make an actual video. I'm pretty sure we have not, but we need to do a challenge, a competition on who can make the best Stahlhelm. That's still something we gotta do. So go watch that video if it's up, because in this video we're gonna try to make do without any duct tape. I'm gonna tape a little bit of the back up. Man, that is a Stahlhelm, baby. I think it looks good. Well, I can't really see it, to be honest with you, but I'm imagining it looks really good right now. Right?
Looks like a Stahlhelm if I've ever seen one.
Good to hear. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and paint it. We spent a lot of money on paint, so we might as well use it. Just gonna take it right here next to dead skibidi toilet. Shot up skibidi toilet.
R.I.P.
Get the old satin and a little light coat, nothing too crazy. Now we're gonna let that dry. All right, while the helmet is drying, we're gonna go ahead and add some gloves to the mix. So we're thinking about BF1 and just all the Germans that have the black gloves, and it just looks so freaking clean with their uniforms. We didn't get any black gloves at Walmart. I'm sure you can, but if you wanted to, we opened up a new surplus shop and we're selling black gloves on there. These fancy military surplus, these are thick and durable. Do a lot of work with them and they'll last you a long time. Go ahead and throw them on, Corbin. And there you go. What do you think of the gloves? They look nice.
Nice, comfy, durable.
They're thick too. You can tighten it up here. Let me tighten it up for you. We'll stay on nice and square. And if we had bigger like collar or whatever, we could put it over like the real trench coats. Might be able to, because that's how it is in BF1. It's like tucked in. It looks very fancy. Not bad at all, Sad. Not bad at all. Remember, check these out at hardshipsupply.com. All right, so far you're looking pretty good. Let's go on the beautiful Stahlhelm. This is it. This is the big freaking moment. Damn.
How do I look?
Very, very German. Turn to the side. That looks tough. That is for the Kaiser, yeah. Not bad. It is right around $100. It looks really good. I think the uniform looks really good. When we first did our first Walmart uniform, which started this all off, we had no helmet, and the shirt was a much lighter gray because that's all we could find.
Yeah, this color actually turned out pretty good.
I think it turned out great. He looks like an elite troop. And take your helmet off, like his bandana, brown bandana, that makes him look like an elite troop. And also, they didn't really have cargo pants back then, but those look like knee patches. If we had brown leather duct tape, we'd put that on there, but those look like knee patches, so he looks pretty elite. That boy looks tough. That is really freaking tough. This is back without the helmet. It looks so freaking tough. Like, he looks so much better than our first one. He looks like a legit elite troopin'. Seriously, compared to our first Walmart uniform, which started off this series way back like 5 years ago, this one looks way better. I think it worked out pretty good. We did throw the German Stahlhelm on Maverick, I'm pretty sure. Wait. Oh my gosh! I just realized that Das Boot was started in this video. Das Boot was started with the Walmart uniform. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. It's actually mein Booten. That's what he said first because his boot got stuck in the mud. Going through the trenches. Looking for the freaking...
Oh gosh! Bruh! Root kinda stuck a little bit. Ah! Mein Gott!
See you later, bro. Your Booten.
Mein Booten! Is that boot in German? I have no idea what boot is in German.
Mein Booten. Dude, literally, look. We're remaking the Das Boot original uniform. Mein Booten. Alright, I'm gonna give him the real Stahlhelm. There you go. Dang, so that's the reproduction Stahlhelm on this boy. That looks good. You can see how tall the WW1 Stahlhelm is. He looks scary. He looks like that one picture. You look like that one picture. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that looks really good for, you know, airsoft, Halloween, any of that stuff, school presentation. Either make a better Stahlhelm or not. You got a good looking uniform. Yeah, we definitely should have wrinkled it out, but even with the wrinkles, it looks swell. The pants have the right kind of bagginess. This shirt is a nice, good length to it. I think you check out. That is sweet. Hey, sauerkraut, guess what?
Yeah.
I think I see some French down there.
French? French? They're talking about baguettes too much, you know, croissant this, cigarette that. I just can't deal with that no more.
Gotta exterminate you,
For the Kaiser!
That boy's fast. That boy's oh my gosh. Holy shucks. Did you just die? Oh my god, he died. No! 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 No, he's dead. Actually, I'm glad. Oh. Dude, you like disappeared, seriously. This boy's going into the trench. Are you ready for the front lines combat? Dang. Are Das Bootens holding up? So that's a good thing about waterproof boots, they hold up. Oh my god! What happened? Where's your Booten? Mein Booten!
Das Bootens are stuck.
Das Bootens have gotten stuck in the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, got out. Das Bootens have been saved. I think Maverick actually lost his Das Booten.
Did he actually?
Like he could not, like it seriously got stuck in there. Don't forget to check out our shop we just made, Hardship Supply Co. It is a beautiful site with a beautiful selection of surplus. We also just got new surplus, so feel free to check that out. We got woobies, woodland camouflage, all sorts of new stuff just came in, so check out the shop and if you want, pick something up. Well, that pretty much wraps up that video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. As you see, Corbin, he looks like a great German. We brought back the Walmart uniforms. We always like doing these. They're a lot of fun to make. Trying to make them more professional. But comment down suggestions you have for future uniforms. Remember to like, follow. Can we get to 1918 likes? That'd be pretty swell. Comment down Das Boten, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Like and follow for more. Take care. Goodbye.